Nick here from Tabletop Duo, and today we'll start a new series of videos about Resident Evil 3, the board game. This board game was developed by Steamforged Games, which is the same studio that worked on Dark Souls, the board game, and they also worked on Horizon Zero Dawn and a few other video game franchises that turned into board games. So this version is the Kickstarter Edition version. Besides coming with the base game, if you went through the Kickstarter, you also got a few bonuses like extra tiles, extra miniatures, and also the last escape. And then as always, once we finish doing the unboxing, we're gonna also be doing a review coming up in the next few weeks. And before you start, if you're new to Tabletop Duo, we do unboxing, reviews, and painting videos of your favorite board games. And sometimes we also do some video game content like analyzing collector's editions and sometimes some how to play videos. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to receive the latest updates, and also hit the bell button so whenever a new video comes up, you will receive a notification right away. So let's start by removing the shrink wrap. Alright, so let's start. So on the front cover, you have the logo of the game. You also have an amazing logo of the Umbrella Corporation. And you also have, which is pretty interesting, that like it's the Kickstarter edition. So this box is not gonna be the same box that you will find if you buy on a retailer, if you did not participate on the Kickstarter campaign. And in the back, you have some text. And part of this text was actually used in the Resident Evil 3 kind of like monologue that you would have at the beginning of the game. Now let's open the box. I will leave the box here so you guys can check as we do the unboxing. All right, so the first things we can see right away are the inserts. It's pretty neat. There are a couple of inserts for the miniatures. So here you have two trays with the miniature for the zombies and also for the characters. And if we open them up, we can see right away the miniatures for Carlos. You have Jill, then you have Mikhail, and you have Nikolai. Then we have the zombies. You see there are like female zombies and male zombies. We also have some dogs. And you have some other enemies like the kind of fly type of enemies. Now I can see if we remove this phone here, we can see some other miniatures. Like we have the giant worm. And then Nemesis in two forms. You have the version when you start the game where he has like a rocket launcher, and then later on when he starts to have like tentacles and stuff like that. It's very interesting that there's a lot of inserts and it's very organized, which is really impressive. Like when I did the unboxing for Dark Souls, I did not see that type of like organization in the box. And you can see that Steamforged Games really like thought about all the details and where the components should be and so on, so that's pretty nice. You have also 2 packs of cards. So these are boss cards. You have Nemesis Stage 2, Gravedigger. Here's some of the stats cards for the enemies. Zombie, Deceased Zombie, Drained Emos, Zombie Dog. And we have these cards with a blue outline, character cards, Nikolai, Carlos, and Mikhail. And then here you have some door cards. Now for the second pack of cards, you also have more door cards. One thing though to mention is that the cards are very slim and very like flimsy, so I guess like they're very fragile. I don't know if I like that. And then you have 2 small pack of cards, which we're gonna check as well. Again, the small cards are also super fragile, very thin. So here you have all the weapons, some classic weapons from the Resident Evil franchise. And then on this other pack of cards, you have the events or the places that you unlock as you play. The keys and more equipment, gunpowder A, B, and C, which you put together to make different types of ammo. Here we have the dice. As you can see, there is like 3 blue dice, 2 red and 1 black. You have a nice D6 with the umbrella logo. Super cool. And we have some rivets as well. And I believe there is more below this. Paper. It's nice. You have like this game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore, which was kind of like the first screen you would see when you started the game on the PlayStation. That's pretty nice. And then you have also kind of a map of the city. I guess this is something related to the campaign, but again, we're gonna see once we do the review of the game. Then you have the rule book. It's all colored. Then after that we have the scenario booklet. The booklet contains all the scenarios that you can play and the setup and everything. And right below it we find all the punch boards. There are a total of 3, 6, 7 punch boards. Let's remove a few of them to check how they look like. So these are some of the tiles. As you can see, they're double-sided, and on each side you're gonna have a different configuration, so doubles the amount of options of how you can use them. On this page you have a few markers. So I'm just gonna assemble one so you guys can see. So this one is for the assault rifle ammo. It's pretty cool. I like the visuals of the dials. I also have this big tile here. I think it's the biggest that you have in the game. So I have this big umbrella dial. There's also a bunch of tokens and some door tokens, which you can flip to switch between open and closed. All right, so now that we finished the unboxing, in the next video, we're gonna be going through the other components that came with the Kickstarter campaign, and then I will be adding them in this box because I have the impression that those components also fit here. So you guys can have a look and see everything that comes up with the basic pledge for Resident Evil 3, the board game. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time.